A couple of weeks ago I did some clearing of weeds in this area. Some of the little bits of grass are still coming back through, so I need to pull them out. But I didn't get as far as that bit. I kind of ran out of time and inclination. So I think that's going to be my job for this morning. I was going to do an indoor video today, but the weather's been quite nice, so I'll do something outdoors instead. But I think I'll do this one as a time lapse. Oh, and the cat is out here helping. He's sat on top of one of the bags of potatoes. He really likes sort of sitting on these kind of rough Hessian bags. So he's just sat there. Look at that fat bottom. Just here it looks like we've got some self-seeded chives, which I left because they make nice flowers for bees, but they've gone over, so I might chop them back. And this here, it's actually an old water bath from the biology department. I found it in a skip and I brought it back because I thought it might make quite a nice little, well, I'm not quite sure why I brought it back actually, but I thought there would be something I could use it for. But it sort of turned into a little bit of a pond. It's usually got a lot more water in it than this. It seems to have evaporated and we haven't had that much rain, so yeah, this probably ought to go back in the skip actually. So these sticks were ones that I collected to make up kind of a trellis for the peas to go up, but they're ones I didn't get around to using, so I'm going to have to move those out of the way. And these are bits of wire that I used on the floor underneath the rabbit run, but they weren't really thick enough. The wire gauge was too thin. So I'm going to have to move those out of the way to be able to get to the last bits of weeds. This hose is some of that leaky hose which I used to have on the old allotment, but brought it back here and we haven't used it this year. I've also just noticed that in pulling all this stuff up, you get a heck of a lot of these little bobbles on the sort of woolen bits of the gloves, which I'm going to have to make sure I pick off. There we go, that's quite a lot better. I've not done completely to the edges because I haven't moved those panels out of the way, but I should be able to move these sticks back and the hose pipe and those wire mesh things. I might need to tie them up with something to make them take up a bit less space because they're a bit unsightly. But reasonably good weeding job, and it's lunchtime now.